I don't know too much about my father. That's one of the things I really regret, and I'm kind of glad that you're doing what you're doing, because I think it's important. I never spent enough time with him to actually find out what his background was. What little I do know is that he came from a small shtetl in Lithuania. He was born in Lithuania. Came here before World War I think. Yeah, before World War I, or maybe after. I don't remember exactly when. And he came to Baltimore, and he did not know English. He could speak it haltingly, but he could not converse in it. And I asked him what happened, how he got to the United States, and he really wasn't sure. And he thinks he landed in Baltimore rather than Ellis Island. And I said, well, how'd you get to Chicago? He said, well, they put a tag around my neck, and they said, sent to Chicago. So that's as much as he knows about that. And he had a shopping bag with all his belongings. And when he got to Chicago, he was met by an older sister who had preceded him here. And I said, well, how did you make those arrangements? He doesn't know. He said somehow the arrangements were made, and she met him. She was married at the time, so he went to live with her for a short period of time. And on one of the occasions, they had a get-together with their countrymen and relatives. And one of the things I remember was that he told me that they had a bowl of fruit, and he picked out a piece of fruit, and he was eating it, and people were kind of giggling behind their hand. And he didn't understand why. When the people left, he asked his sister, he said, why were they making fun of me? She said, well, what you're eating was a banana, and there's a peel on it. And he didn't know that, so he was eating the whole thing. So that was one of the little quips that I do remember.